with Dr. Ernie Medina, Chief Wellness Officer with Adventure Walks. And it's an app that you created, Dr. Medina, you helped create.
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need to create something that that's new? What was the reason behind it?
Well, you know, I'm not a programmer, so I've always wanted to create things, whether it's software games or apps, but I just didn't have the technical ability. But then some friends came along that had the connections. They were developers, had the connections, but they needed somebody from the health field to work with them. So I thought, I see mobile is the way everything is going, and with my interaction with the extra gaming world has led me into sort of technology and digital, always looking for things for our patients to use to help increase physical activity, eat better, smoke less, manage your stress. So I've always been attracted to the digital interventions. And so mobile is just now something, especially with physical activity, motivating physical activity, was something that was just very natural to me. So when I had this opportunity to join this team, I said, oh great, this is the closest I can come to becoming a developer.
Great. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for people to create their own fitness and create their own, we've always talked about motivation. Well, what better motivation than to find things in the areas that you do. Instead of prescribing everyone what to do, you can help create your own, own walks and own wellness fitness plans.
Well, our CEO, Julie Price, she's really big into the whole gamification world. And so she's really good at applying game principles to these kinds of things, which is we don't find that much in health behavior change, interventions. I mean, we're pretty traditional, and so what I'm seeing, sort of a crossroads or a fusion of, using the game mechanics with health behavior change interventions.
Right.
And so we know, how Farmville, Cityville, all these things are huge, right? I mean, people are spending hours playing these games, and so why not try to take those same principles and apply them to interventions that we want people to do as far as eating and exercise and quitting smoking and that kind of thing.
Do you find in your practice in your medical field that you're seen as being very different because you embrace mobile? I won't say you're a heretic, but do you find others in other practices, almost dismissing what you do, or how much problem do you have with naysayers, so to speak?
People always thought I was different, not because of gameplay or digital stuff. They also thought I was just different, period, because I've always tried to do things outside of the box.
Right.
I mean, even in grad school, when I was in grad school and we had an assignment to do, a group assignment to do, most of our group, my classmates would be doing things like just a group report, PowerPoint or something.
The minimum.
The minimum, or it was just what was expected in the norm.
Right.
All groups always did this, and so, but then when our group did it, and I was involved with that group, we would be doing something like, a skit or making a movie or something that nobody had ever done before, kind of thing, and then really think outside of the box. And so, this is just another way, using digital is another way. So, as far as, I haven't gotten a lot of pushback. Let's put it that way.
Right.
I mean, from the patient's perspective, they all seem to be very interested in learning what's different and what's new. So, in our docs in our medical group, I've not heard of any negative things, and especially if we're doing research with Lawler University or Cal State San Bernardino, Brian Haddock and stuff like that. So fortunately it's been okay. I mean, I think it's different, like in maybe in academia, where it's maybe a lot more turf kind of thing. But because I'm one of the few people that's my job is to help promote physical activity, they pretty much sort of leave it to me like, okay, they assume I know what I'm doing.
Right.
So
technology is not the evilness that everyone says it is.
Right.
And it can have, if well programmed.
Right.
And well managed, so to speak.
Right. It's not like where would be? It's not like promoting herbs and supplements, which definitely that can. There's a lot of physicians that are still very traditional, or they're all medicine, pharmaceutical, and so anything outside of that, that's like, whoa, you're on the edge.
Right.
But when it comes to this kind of thing, it's especially since we have a lot of docs who are techie. Most physicians and healthcare people, they like the tech stuff anyway, so it's sort of attractive to them. So we'll see.
And show us that app quickly again.
Oh, okay.
And it's only on iPhone right now.
It's only on iPhone right now. Yeah, if we can get a venture capital to fund us, then we'll have it on Android a lot sooner. So we were working on a deal that it still may happen. But so right now it's only on iPhone. It's a free app, Mobile Adventure Walks. So when you get it, you'll get this, and then you can either take a walk in your area, and you can see what walks are in your area. Or actually, you can see walks wherever they are in the world, but you can only take one where you're at, obviously. Or you can actually create a walk. So hopefully you guys and your
SUNY Cortland
professor, yeah,
SUNY
with
Cortland
Dr.
will be
Yang
creating
will
our
be
own
creating
walks.
a bunch of walks in your area. So
great. Thank you so much, Dr. Medina.
okay, have
All right.
fun.
All right.